Alright, it's JBM. I'm here with the TheMYERSfan25. We're less than a year away from Halloween 3D from the Weinstein Company.
Hey guys, what's up? Can I give some shout outs?
Go ahead.
Okay, great, I'm done.
Alright, so we're gonna, right now, there's not a lot of information to even find out on Halloween 3D, as we know. The Weinsteins are hiring multiple writers to do the script.
Well, I mean, ironically enough, I'm the Michael Myers fanatic, but even I don't know everything there is to know. I was on the internet earlier today listening to some jabroni talking to Todd Farmer, and Todd is like, oh yeah, I love Halloween. I grew up with the franchise. Hey, who cares, I could care less. Just get on with it and tell us whether or not you're going to be in it. And then they're like, oh, well, I don't know for sure.
Yeah,
what do you know?
He's like I was saying, the Weinsteins hired a bunch of writers, paid them like, what, 20 grand, maybe 50 grand to pitch them concepts for Halloween 3D. It's supposed to go...
Yeah, and Todd Farmer was complaining. He's like, oh, I only got $65,000 to do Jason X.
Oh,
lucky
yeah.
You got that much.
You're referring to the YouTube interview with Todd Farmer.
Yes, I am.
And he's just
lucky he got that much.
And he's done writing credits with Jason X, My Bloody Valentine, The Messengers, and
that's right.
Also,
he's lucky that he got that for Jason X.
He's officially been hired to do the Hellraiser remake also. So
yes, he's going to be doing Hellraiser.
And also with his friend Patrick Lussier, they've been pitching ideas also. So, but we don't know any other.
I've heard all kinds of things about Halloween 3D. Somebody brought up vampires, and somebody said something about found footage. Ooh, is this going to be a found footage movie? How's it going to be a found footage movie? Michael Myers is fictional, you moron.
They would have to jump on the found footage bandwagon. That's what the Weinstein's doing with... You could do it with Amityville Horror. That's what they're going to do it in 2012, but you can't do it with Halloween.
Exactly.
They did it partially. Exactly. They did it partially in Halloween Resurrection,
I know all about that.
But anyway, the Weinsteins are pretty picky, even about what they want to go with the franchise. They don't know if they want to do it the same Rob Zombie style. They basically, what I'm hearing, they're going to do a combination of Rob Zombie style and old school John Carpenter's 70s, early 80s feel.
Well, they did say something about cutting the blood. Oh, we're going to cut the blood.
That's bogus.
PG-13, because it's better. Because little kids can get in to see the movie.
No way, they would never make a Halloween movie PG-13.
Are you serious? Who's directing this movie? John Cena? This is nuts. And you want to know if I'm smoking weed? You should be asking them if they're smoking weed. You don't see me putting white horses in movies?
Also, we gotta mention, so Halloween 2, Rob Zombies, ends off in 2009 with Scout Taylor Compton. She ends up in the psych ward.
That's when the rumors started.
Obviously, if they want to go with Jamie, if they want to go with what's her name, Laurie Strode character, and follow her, and go on with that one. But it's been a few years. We don't even know if they're gonna rehire Scout Taylor Compton. I'm assuming they would, unless they got someone big. Yeah, and we all know that stupid video of her like on Skype talking about, I don't know if it's a good script or not. She's like, I don't know if it's a good script or not, even though if she read Halloween Rob Zombies 2, that script was terrible. You don't know if she ends up psycho, or you don't know what's real or what's not real.
I'm so sorry, I'm cutting you off. I'm like Elmid, I'm sorry.
You're pulling in Elmid. You don't know. So anyway, you don't know what's real or what isn't real at the end of Halloween Rob Zombies 2. It's just so terribly bad, words can't describe it.
Well, I mean, it's like I said, it started back in 2009, and then 2009 turned into 2010, 2010 turned into now. And I'm like, are you serious? You're still not done? You haven't started anything? And then the thing is they're like, oh, we're panicking. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. Here's an idea. How about you give the fans what they actually want?
Your
That's
Halloween.
like if a robber held a gun to your head and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know. How about you just give them the money? Mentally retarded people can figure this out. So,
So you want
I don't know what to say.
go on with, you want them to continue the franchise, because at the end of Halloween Resurrection, as we know, spoilers, well, this whhole discussion is for...
Resurrection is what started the whole thing, if you ask me.
Alright, we're going to talk about Halloween Resurrection spoilers. So this is for fans of the franchise.
It was a good title. Resurrection, it had a good title, a money-making title, all that's great.
I thought you hated the title.
Well, yeah, I did, but I hate, I liked the title, but I hate the way it was used, because he didn't really die. But here's the thing. We wait 4 years.
Thanks to some creative writing from Hollywood.
And we don't get it. We instead get 25 Years of Terror, which in itself is a found footage documentary. And by the way, since when is Michael putting out DVDs after he dies? Who is this, Tupac? He's just like, oh, Halloween, 25 Years of Terror. I didn't even know anything about that documentary. I just bought it. Have you seen it, by the way?
Yeah, I saw it when it came out in, like, what, 06? Or,
Yeah, it was 06. I couldn't believe it. There's not a lot to go on, so there's not going to be a lot for us to say in the video because there's nothing to go on. There's literally nothing there.
So pitch them your Halloween 9 ideas. Alright, I'll end... Let me talk about...
You can laugh at me again.
No, okay, let me set it up for you. It ends with Michael, the end of Halloween Resurrection. Obviously, they set him on fire. Busta Rhymes, Kung Fu drops him for no reason. He ends up in the morgue, and obviously comes back alive, and we don't see it if he kills the bitch or whatnot. Anyway, Darnell wants to set it up. That was Halloween night 2001, so it was still Halloween night. Darnell wants it to end up 3 years later in 04. Go on with your ideas.
I was gonna have Michael wake up, kill the orderly, stuff her body in the freezer, and then the guy comes in and he discovers it. Michael walks out the door and gets run over by a truck or a van, whatever, and these 3 strangers pop out, and they happen to be Thorn cult members. Ooh, I know that's just making people mad because they hate that idea. Especially that guy who I'm not allowed to mention.
Well, technically, they ignore the...
Flag this video. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the guy who chews on rocks.
That's right, that guy. I'm not allowed to mention his name.
So,
ooh, it almost sounds biblical.
So,
you're misusing my name.
So anyway, where do we leave off? Oh yeah, you want to incorporate Halloween 6 and 4 and 5.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to be upset at that, but you know what?
Even though Halloween Resurrection ignores 4 through 6.
Yeah, but see, I'm not like them. I don't ignore their movie.
Well,
see, 'cause I'm a
they
nice
did it
guy.
to make it a more straightforward movie with Jamie Lee and everything, even though they didn't kill off.
You hear them,
hold up.
If you hear them talking about going back to the franchise, the original franchise, then you know they're desperate. And I want to clear that up right now. There is no such thing as 2 franchises. It's one franchise. It's all one. If you hold on for a second, I will go right there to Wikipedia. Just wait 1 second. JBM, you take over for me while I go to Wikipedia.
But they're different.
Right now.
But they're different storylines, and we get it. It ignores the whole Jamie, because Jamie Lee Curtis went on to do True Lies and other shit. So anyway, they didn't kill off Jamie Lee like justifiably, obviously, and you could still creatively write her that she didn't die because he stabs her and she falls off. So you could bring Jamie Lee Curtis back.
I'm back.
You could
Stop boring the people to death. Hold on.
I'm giving the people my ideas for Halloween.
That's well, nobody wants to hear your boring ideas. That's the whole reason why I'm on this show.
Wow, you would know boring. You invented it, Myers fan.
Oh wow, really?
So anyway,
from the guy that.
back to my Halloween 9 ideas.
Oh, wait. So you're dissing me. I'm getting dissed by someone that sounds like a drunk phone sex operator.
Alright, you could take your jabs later. I'm in the middle of my Halloween 9 ideas.
In all seriousness.
Okay, let me get it out. Okay, hold up. Jamie Lee Curtis. They could bring her back. It could even set it in 2004. Remember how they made Sarah the main character for Halloween Resurrection?
Oh, don't even get me started with that.
Recast Sarah with Lindsay Lohan. You could have Jamie Lee Curtis, Lindsay Lohan. Bring back Decker. Make Decker like a sophomore at Haddonfield University. Remember Haddonfield University, the college.
They're going to flag you for being stupid. Seriously.
No, they're totally following this. Bring back Josh Hartnett. It would be a star-studded cast. It would really refresh the franchise and keep it going with the original concept. Because Michael still isn't dead.
Can you say that last sentence again? You said refresh the franchise.
But at the same time, Steve, keep on going with the original concept and the original series. That's my ideas for Halloween 9.
Yeah, JBM.
Bring back Decker, played by Ryan Merriman.
Yeah, someone's at the door.
Okay, they don't need to know that. So what else do you want to?
Oh, wait. I'm on Wikipedia right now. Now listen to this. This will clear it up. Halloween is an American horror franchise that consists of 10 slasher films, novels, and comic books. It doesn't say that it's one of the franchises.
No one disputes that. It's
American.
There's different storylines within the franchise, obviously.
Yes, but it's all the same franchise. Even the remake is from the same franchise.
It doesn't completely tie in, though.
No, but it's all still one franchise. I'm tired of people saying, "Oh, it's different."
Basically, you can still count them, though. You can. It still feels. You could still call it the same world. Jamie could have had a niece or whatever.
Franchise. That's correct. And so basically, what we're saying in this video is that the filmmakers are saying, "Oh, guess what we have for you today on Halloween 3D? We have nothing."
Well,
Nothing.
they probably would have gone with a Halloween 9 if it wasn't for the horror remake boom in the 2000s. The Weinsteins got caught up in that.
Hold on for 1 second.
Everyone got caught up in that. It was just the market.
Me for not responding to your videos when you made those little parodies about me. You should be taking shots at the Halloween franchise. They haven't responded since 2009.
You should be taking shots at Danny Huckins.
Well, what about him?
You got dissed by a fatty with fingernail polish. He's got teal fingernail polish.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. I normally wouldn't even waste Michael Myers' time on a guy like that. I mean, this is a guy that wanted to diss me. He comes at me, and that's all great. He wants to come at the Michael Myers fanatic. That's all great. And look, the Michael Myers fanatic respects everybody. But look, here's the reality. The Michael Myers fanatic is sitting at his house minding his own business. He's doing what he does. You're over there doing what you do, staying crunk, whatever the heck that means. I don't speak white guy. Anyway, so basically, I'm sitting at home, and I look on YouTube, and what do I see? I got this fat white girl with black fingernail polish dissing me.
He was taking some Lobo personal shots. But the thing is, the whole thing was a joke in the first place, so he misinterpreted the whole situation.
But see, that's the thing. Whatever happens between me and Eric is between me and Eric. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
And it should have stayed that way. It should have stayed like that.
Those videos are classics.
It was between me and Eric Vierthaler and nobody else.
Shout out to Halloween661. Shout out to Eric Vierthaler, 92.
Shout out to all those guys. They're all great. Even all the way down to Nate Dunning himself.
Y Navarro, 1988. Zombie Lover, Anti-Slasher, the 13th Wolfman.
Hold on for 1 second. The Michael Myers fanatic has a question. Who is what movie one? Who is that?
It's Cool Duder, the fat kid's friend, from what I've gathered this week.
Wait. I got just one more question. Hold on. Who is Kim Kardashian? I know she doesn't have anything to do with Michael Myers, but I just want the audience to know. All I've been hearing about is Kim Kardashian. Who is that? She doesn't affect my life, so stop posting videos of her everywhere.
She's like on the front page of like Yahoo, like every day.
Say that again?
She's like on the front page of Yahoo every day for like no reason.
Is she really? Well, who is she?
A reality TV star.
A reality TV star.
Who's really whack and dumb.
Great.
Obviously.
Well, JBM, with all due respect, if I wanted to take a look at somebody who thought they were a star, I'd watch her channel every day.
No, I think you mistake me with Nate Dunning.
Oh, that's quite a low blow.
No, not even close.
You know what? I like that in a person. Keep going. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Back to Halloween.
Give our final thoughts on Halloween 3D as of right now, early December 2011.
December 2011, Halloween 3D. What do I think about it?
We don't.
I'm drained. They took my life force. It has taken everything from me. I'm not even happy about the franchise anymore. I used to be happy about it. I used to like to play the theme songs and all that. Not anymore. They disappointed me. I've given them too much money over the years, and this is what I get. I get a white horse, all that money I paid for that. Did you know that each one costs $15? You know how much money that is? Use the calculator.
That's some good one. Not on me.
15 times 10. How much is that?
Like 150.
I'm trying to figure out how much I've given to those people.
Alright. Any other thoughts on Halloween 3D? We're coming up on 18 minutes.
All jokes aside, as far as Halloween 3 is concerned, I'm not really enthusiastic about it anymore. Now, I know everybody's going to be saying, well, you're the Myers fan. How can you not be? Well,
basically,
things change.
Basically, shut up about Halloween 3D.
Yeah, I'm sick of hearing about that movie.
Part 2.
I'm not enthusiastic about it anymore. I would like to thank you, JBM, for having me on your show. Hopefully it made your show a little bit better. A little bit more watchable, you know.
You're the star.
Do you think I kept people up? Because normally when you're on, they go to sleep. Are they still up? Are they awake?
That's probably true. They're probably sleeping.
That's right.
So we're going to sign off.
My voice kept them awake.
Oh, no, you've been boring them the past 5 minutes for sure.
Really? Is that true?
Okay, before we leave, everyone give your comments on what you think the best concept that the Weinstein should go with for Halloween 3D.
What storyline would you like to see in the upcoming Halloween film?
Like a comment.
I want to see Michael Myers in New Jersey.
Wow, he would never go to the armpit of USA.
I'm just kidding. Oh, shut up, JBM. He would never go to Michigan either.
It's closer to Haddonfield. There's a better chance he comes to
Michigan. Tony DeLappy, even he's better than you. He's worth seeing.
Sergei Fedorov. Alright, I'm signing off. This was JBM. 2005 and the Myers Fan
I'm the
25.
Michael Myers fanatic. I approve this message. Ignore the idiot.